doing, guys? I am just on my way here to my off-location prepper site, I guess. This is where I keep, like I said, I like to keep a lot of my preps off-site, away from my home and away from my family and stuff like that. Mainly just because, for one, I don't have room. I'm in temporary housing right now. I'm going to be transitioning soon here to another state. Great state of Texas, needless to say. And also another reason why I keep my preps off location is because, for one, I do keep my mouse spread there and my Glock there. I just in the event that I have to get in a defense shooting situation again. And I know Department of Justice, Department of Homeland Security, all those guys are kind of having a field day with all the right-wing extremists and all that stuff. I mean, to me, it just seems like common sense. Like, yeah, of course, prep. I mean, why wouldn't you prep? The government's doing it. They're buying millions of rounds. They're buying up the whole. They're running the whole Monsanto and all those big farm corporations. All their soy farms are buying up all the soy for, obviously, just for things like MREs and stuff like that, which I do have some. And pretty much, guys, I just want to talk to you about, not only show you some of the things that I have there, but also talk to you guys about why I prep, so on and so forth. Well, for one, first off, it seems like common sense to me. It doesn't take a genius. I'm not college educated or anything like that. I mean, I am self-educated, what I consider, but I mean, I don't have a college degree or anything like that. Nor would I don't think I'll ever have one, just because of, the price of tuition. It doesn't make any sense how much it's gone up since, even as near back as even when my dad went to college, he paid like $2,000 a year for tuition, but now, you're paying like $15,000, $20,000, $25,000. There's a lot of garbage schools that are being fueled by all these government-backed tuition loans and stuff like Kaplan and University of Phoenix. Like, give me a break. Like, if I was an employer, I wouldn't hire anybody with those degrees. Like, what, you just went to school online? I'm not really impressed. Anyways, moving on. But yeah, that's just one of the reasons. Another reason why I prep is also because I kind of find it therapeutic as well. I mean, I'm kind of dumping this whole consumerism idea. Like, I don't need to have the nicest gadgets, the nicest clothes, all that stuff. But maybe one day I might need these things or that thing, and a lot of things like preppers would buy, like storing gasoline, maybe a nice Leatherman, a nice knife, maybe a quality firearm, more ammunition. You never know when you need that, absolutely. Because let's face it, as most preppers, I would say all preppers, most of them are just head of the household here, and they find themselves responsible for their families and maybe some of their friends if they want people in their community. Maybe they feel responsible for their community to provide just to be an actual contributing member. Today I'm just at my offsite bug out location, and where I keep most of my preps, and I'm just gonna show you guys my haul for this month. So some of the things I have here are aqua pail. I just picked that up. It's pretty cool. It's a water filtration bucket. It filters about 2,000 gallons, anywhere between, it should be 2,000 gallons. And then of course some more water purification solution. I got some bleach here, $1.98 a bottle. I should have more, but I think 4 or 5. I think I already have 5 bottles in my storage. I think that should be okay for now. Something real cool here. I got this little Red Cross radio right here. It's got the little dyno wind up. It's got all sorts of the weather stations and just regular old AM/FM stations as well. And it also has like a little solar charger on top too. I thought that was pretty cool. And this can right here, like a fire extinguisher, a little handy one. Some pyrotechnics here. I saw these at Walmart. I didn't know they had these little Orion flares. It's called a fire starter. They call it the Search and Rescue Campfire Starter Signal Flare. $5 for 2 of them. They burn about 5 minutes each. I thought they were kind of cool. Of course, I got some generic old red ones. And something else I saw cool too was this snake bite and sting kit here. And they claim that they're the only suction device proven to remove snake bite venom and all that. So, for $15, why not? And over here I have some more ammunition, 223 5.56 variant, 460 steel plus 370 brass. Actually found an even better deal, a little bit about a 30-minute drive away from where I live. I'll probably be bulking up on that ammo as well. It's about like 180 for 500 rounds. I think from a company called American Manufacturer, something like that. and a whole trash bag of these medical bottles, which would be good for like distributing pills or just, you know, something. I don't know. They're all brand new, and they're just about to get trash can. So something else I'm going to try too, I picked up was this Morning Moose. It's this powdered milk. They claim to store for 25 years, 1 year after opening. I think milk will be something pretty good to have. It's got vitamin A and D, and I'm not going to go over the nutritional facts, but I mean, it's a good supplement for milk anyways. That's originally supposed to be for to supplement people who can't take milk. Of course, my weapons, putting them back in storage. These were pretty cool. I found these leaning up against a dumpster. They're basically, I mean, gently used crutches. They're all in good working order. They've probably only been used once, and then whoever had them just decided to dump them off. So 2 sets of crutches. Alright guys, here it is. It's about 8 months worth of food, maybe only about 3 months worth of water. And that's just pretty much my nutrition for the most part. You can't really see it too well, it's all blocked by that TP, but I have about 30 boxes of MREs, which, I mean, being where I'm at, I'm able to get them for like $20 a box. Yeah, I looked at all the manufacturing dates on them, and they probably only have about 5 or 6 years left, but that's about, I mean, $20 a box, that's $2 a meal, essentially. And so, pretty much, it's the same thing as we be buying canned goods that only last 3 or 4 years. I see a lot of people doing. Of course, white buckets full of rice, Spam, things like that. About eight buckets. And I have water storage back here. It's 55 gallon. I have the 275 gallon right here tote. You guys should be able to find those somewhere near an industrial area. Of course, the bleach you guys saw earlier in the aqua pail. And if you guys, I don't know if you guys could see that, should be a bunch of water jugs as well, 5-6 gallons. And it's a little mess right now. I'm just kind of organizing it. Something I want to show you guys is these duffel bags. I love the duffel bags. So I'll buy a duffel bag, I'll load it up full of one thing that kind of concerns me, like lights. So in here I have candles, chem lights, flashlights, and all the necessary batteries I have stored up as well in this little plastic tote right here. This doesn't look like much, but I have a lot more, guys. Over here I have one of my dollar store prep totes, which I'm working on my other one I got back at my apartment there. And this one's just full of just kind of like over-the-counter drugs and antibiotics and stuff like that. I got a few of these green boxes here. These little crates are made to store, I think they're to ship some kind of a Thor system or something like that. But I got them off of the internet here. $100 for 3 of them. They're pretty cool. I'll use them to store ammo, stuff like that, or I'll use them to store my gear. I have a lot of Molly gear, I have like a box and a half of that filled with Molly gear. A bunch of these totes are filled with Molly gear. These two are just filled with like random things like water bottles, stuff like that. This duffel bag is just full of random assorted things, so flare gun, siphon gas, zip ties, pens, just random little tools that'll just kind of give you quality of life. Over here I have my one of my main medical bags here. I have a couple of different storages for my medical supplies just because I don't like to keep it all in one area, just in case one whole bag or unit gets corrupted for whatever reason, this or that. It's really just a lot of pressure dressings, a lot of CVS products and stuff like that. Alcohol swabs, gloves, masks. It's a lot of useful things that can come in handy, especially if something like Hurricane Sandy comes through, or just any natural disaster. Oh, and of course I have my small gun vault. These are some of my conventional weapons. So here I have my Remington 870. It's all tricked out, ready to go. Got my flashlight on there. This little cheapy air rifle. It's a Gammo I got on sale at Big 5. I thought it was pretty cool. Take out like varmint as opposed to buying a 22. My SKS, Yugoslavian, And I have a Savage bolt gun with a Bushnell scope package. I thought that was a pretty cool buy. It was about 350 bucks, and that thing is on point. I've taken it out to 200 yards. I mean, obviously I'm capable of shooting up to 500 yards, but I mean, honestly, who knows what's going on, like even 100 yards away. You don't know the situation. So distance on weapons is good, but so as long as you have the situational awareness, what are you shooting at, why are you shooting, things like that. Over here I have about 3 cases of vodka right here. These aren't the boxes for the alcohol, it's all pretty much the same brand, but this is the cheapest vodka. And of course vodka, of course a lot of you should know, has multiple uses. I mean, you can use it for a medical setting, you can use it to drink, I mean, stuff like that. You can also use it to burn. And over here, guys, I just have a kind of like an assault pack here, just full of batteries. AA 9 volts, AAA's, a couple of D-cell batteries. So, you know, once the lights go out, guys, electricity is gonna be like the true sign of civilization. It'll be the only sign of civilization, whoever has it. Yeah, you can only power like small little handheld items, but it's nothing like music or small electronics that just kind of put life back into your day once you go without it for a certain amount of time. And that's pretty much it, guys, for my unit here. Doesn't seem like a lot, but I mean, just between me and my significant other. Here's something cool. This big old sack of sandbags right here. I don't know how many there is, but it's a lot. And the only reason why I got that was because, well, for one, they were just going to throw it away. And for two, I read in that book, I think it was Patriots, or one of James Rawls' books, but they were talking about, man, I wish they scrounged around for sandbags. So I was like, you know what, I'll just grab this here. I mean, better than it just kind of ending up at the dump, right? And that's pretty much all. Also, guys, token item, silky underwear. Get silky underwear, okay? Over there, just kind of being over there, Iraq, Afghanistan, both. I mean, just kind of living on the fringe. This is like, I would consider this a morale booster item, because for one, you just wear regular boxers or underwear, it's gonna get crusty, and so something like silky underwear can go, I'd say, a month. I went a whole month without changing my silky underwear. I mean, they smelled like hell, but I mean, still, it didn't, you know, you didn't have that crusty, cold, nasty, grimy feeling. And not to mention, you could just wash them in a trash bag, wash them under a water jug, just kind of tilt it over and wash it, and it'll dry up within like 20 minutes, not even. Alright, guys, that's pretty much it. I'll see you next time.